if you're a teenager, if you're young, from the age 12 to around 19 or 18, you need to watch this video. You really need to learn. What exactly do we learn in school? We learn math, English, social, science. Yeah, social does help in knowing our history, and it's really good to know history. It helps in knowing our history, it helps in knowing how things are being done around us politically and other stuff. But and also science also helps us know like reasons why some things are some things and yeah. But necessarily all these things we learn doesn't really help us have a good career life or help us decide what we want to do in the future. We basically learn most of these things and do not use most of them in our careers except from doctors, lawyers, and engineers and those professions we actually have to study for. But you don't have to study to be a doctor in high school. Like, yeah, you study biology, but you don't necessarily need chemistry and physics. So schools doesn't basically teach all of those. And there is one thing I will not fully teach you in this video because I don't have all the knowledge in my head, but I will teach what I know. You know, we are in this stage of our life where if we want to have a good career life and want to be financially free, we have to start now. Like I will always say, start now because we're in a stage of learning, and when we learn new things, new hustles, and new just basically new things, we know how to differentiate what we like and what we don't like. You may not understand, but I'll explain further. Imagine you go into elementary school, go into high school, and then you go into college and sorry, you go into high school and you do science your entire stay in high school, and then you also, oh my god, I don't like science, I don't like this, whatever they're teaching, I'm not good at it, I want to start a new one. You have to discard all those years of science, put them aside, and start all over in a new field of study. Now, that basically discards all your experience because you're not gonna bring science experience into art or whatever thing you wanna go into. And then you start all over again. You have zero experience. You have to restart. You may have issues with the new one. And let's say your personality or you don't just like the other one. And let's say you've been taking that new course for about 5 years now. So you didn't just discard that new course. You discarded science. You discarded the other one you decided to take. And then you have to restart another one all over again. Like if you notice one thing that most successful people say and most YouTubers, you're like, I wish I started early. I wish I started working harder early. I wish I started doing this earlier. I wish I knew about this earlier. Like everything, everyone wish they knew about it earlier. And we're in our teenage years, we're in our teenage age. We already, not everyone knows about this, but I'm trying to give all the information out to people so you know about everything like early from the start so everyone knows about it earlier and we all start earlier and aim for success. But most people are gonna be ignorant, they're gonna be like, I don't believe that or they're not gonna understand and they're not gonna try to understand what I'm saying and they're just gonna scroll and those are the 99% losers and only the 1% of winners who stay here. And you know what the difference between a winner and a loser? The loser is the person that tried once or twice and is like, okay, doesn't work for me. But a winner is the person that keeps on trying one more time until they win. And you know, it's really hard to defeat a person who never gives up. Like, if the both of us are in a race and let's say you're the world champion and I'm not a world champion, but I'm champion at something, not giving up. And I lost the game like let's say 40 times and I still didn't give up. Like you're already tired and you're like, the hell is wrong with this girl? She doesn't want to give up. She keeps going over and over again. And I'll keep running that race until I win. And if I don't win, it's either you surrender or I win, like win, win. So once you have that crazy determination not to give up and you want to work hard, then start now. Nothing is stopping you. And if you feel like it's really hard to start doing and trying stuff that I want to do in college or like start a business, my career, it's okay. Imagine this. There is a race going on, and then let's say in the race you have to, for example, okay, let's say in this race you have to help, you have to pick a partner and help a partner, and let's say the partner is disabled. So at the beginning of the race, you're carrying this disabled person, right? You run across the race, and a disabled person begins to walk, and you drop the disabled person apart, and then you run on your own, and you get to a certain point of the race where the disabled person is unable to walk, and you have to keep carrying the person. I'm telling you this short story because when you start when things are hard, you will learn to endure and you know go on with life with it and strive harder. And when the easy time comes, you even do things better than the hard time. And when the hard time comes again, you'll be able to endure it and go through it because you've done it before. If you're waiting for, oh my god, I'm waiting for a perfect time, perfect time, there is no perfect time for anything. Like even if you find a perfect time doesn't last forever. One day on the or the other, a bad time is gonna really come by. After either have to endure and go with it, or you give up. And I'm not part of those who are gonna give up. I don't give up. For those who are like, okay, what career path do I have to take? If you wanna take medicine, just start doing your researches on doctors, what they study. Start studying them, carrying out your experiments, your practicals. See, do I like this way of life? If you don't like this way of life, then medicine is definitely not for you. Then let's say you wanna start, you wanna be an entrepreneur, and you're like, okay, the easiest way to start a business right now, especially e-commerce, drop shipping is on Shopify. You build a Shopify store, get your domain on GoDaddy, get your stuffs ready, and then you build your store. You start making sales. If you even if you don't make sales, you start advertising and doing like so many stuff, like in an entrepreneurial way. You wake up early in the morning and pray. You just be disciplined and good enough for it. And then you feel like, oh my god, I like this way of life and this is definitely my path. You already know forehand what you want to do. And you're not just gonna stop there, you're gonna continue that business. So even though you go, let's say you get rich off drop shipping, and then even if you decide to go to college after, you already know that okay, this is what I'm doing. I understand the way this person is explaining, even though what most teachers are doing, they basically do not have the experience. They just read and do your research and teach us stuff off books or what they've seen online, not what they know and what they experience. That is why if I want to become an actor, which I want to become, I rather go into acting academies like National Performance Academies or Next Earth Production or like those community auditions, then I rather go to a school, learn for years, get a PhD paper or whatever, all the stuff we get, and then I settle for a 9 to 5. Like my goal is to become an actor, not 9 to 5. Like you're most likely, yeah, if you work harder enough and you try further, you're gonna get what you want. But not everybody has that dream spirit. Not everyone can keep up to that. That is why I rather gain experience from someone that actually experienced, not someone that is teaching you of what they see, because they can never really tell what ways work and what ways do not work. And I'm teaching you from experience, from not just what I know, not from just books, not just from videos, but from my own experience. I am in about two multiple acting academies. I'm in my school theater company. I'm a young entrepreneur. I have my own community for teenagers. I already have my YouTube channel. I'm building my personal skincare organic brand, which is part of entrepreneurship. I don't want to become a doctor, so I'm not really focusing into chemistry and physics and biology, even though I still ace them and get an A by the end of the term. I'm a mathematician. I love math because why not? But that doesn't mean I have to study math forever when after my future I don't even use Pythagoras theorem. Like What do I need to use it for? Unless I'm actually in a movie and then I have to teach people math in the movie, then maybe I could use Pythagoras, but come on, in the real no one uses Pythagoras. And all in all, let's crown this conversation with God. Like you can do nothing, absolutely nothing without him. If you want to start all these things and like do your research and know more things, you have to pray and ask him for directions. Without his guidance and directions, baby girls and guys, you're going in the wrong way. We have come to the end of this video. I really love the fact that I was able to talk to everyone about this and in the best way I can. If you have any questions, remember to put it in the comment section and I will answer you as best as possible. And remember to hit the like button and subscribe to my channel. Share this video to teenagers you know, anyone you feel needs to watch this, and come back for more. Stay tuned to my channel. See you in my next video. Bye guys.